Is it love? Is it not love? You guys tell me. Last weekend, though, a 76-year-old woman shot her terminally ill husband in a hospital where he was staying as part of a suicide pact. That's right. The problem is, my girl didn't go through with her part of the pact. She offed her husband, did not off herself. Here are the details. Jerry Gilland, a 77-year-old terminally ill man, made a pact with his wife about 3 weeks ago. The authorities said that if his failing health did not improve, he wanted his 76-year-old wife, Ellen Gilland, to kill him. His health did continue to decline. So shortly before 11:30 a.m. on Saturday, Ellen brought a gun inside Advent Health Hospital in Daytona Beach. No idea how she got the gun inside. Went to Jerry's room on the 11th floor and fatally shot him in the head. After doing so, however, she panicked. She did not kill herself. She did not leave. She just kind of stayed. Police tried to get her out of there for 4 hours before they used a flashbang and a taser. She's now being held in the Volusia County Jail. And she's been charged with first-degree murder. I just wanna show you a little bit. I think we have some video of the moment they're trying to coax her out of this hospital. It's kind of intense, although we do not see a lot of gore, but still trigger warning, I guess.
Can we evacuate some patients from the adjoining rooms? Can we do that or not?
Drop the gun, man!
I got a good angle right here.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
Man, hold on. You gotta build dialogue. Man, tell me what's going on. Tell me I don't want to hurt you. We don't want to hurt you. Tell me what's going on. Just talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on? Why can't you drop the gun? Why can't you drop the gun?
Because I'll probably go to jail when this is all over. So let's just take some photos. It's a pretty morbid, devastating story. There they are, Ellen Gilland and her husband, who was terminally ill, Jerry. And this was them 50 years earlier. They've been married for 50 years. There they are as a young couple. It ended terribly. And John, before I could get to you, I do just want to say, there is something called dying with dignity, right? And in some states, it is legal. Most states, it is not. However, we don't talk about this when someone is terminally ill and they would like to pass sooner rather than more painfully, potentially later. Florida lawmakers did, this was in Florida, introduce a death with dignity bill for the first time in 2020. The bill, called the Florida Death with Dignity Act, died in the Senate Health Policy Committee after legislators failed to bring it up for a vote. If it had passed, the law would have functioned like Oregon's Death with Dignity Act, allowing terminally ill patients who met certain requirements to request and use life-ending medication. John?
Yeah, so first of all, we start off the story saying that they had this pact. Has that been, that's like a fact, that's established that this was a pact? And she's not just saying
Authorities say that that's
pact?
what happened.
Okay. So look, I'm glad that you tied it in with the dying with dignity, because obviously this touches on a lot of really important issues. And I think that it is super weird that people would be against, again, under certain conditions, evaluation, blah, 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 someone choosing to end their life. It's the sort of topic, I don't know, like for me, it's like caring that someone smokes weed. Like, what does this have to do with you? I don't understand why you would be involved in the decision of a 76-year-old man who's terminally ill to end it a bit earlier if that's what he chooses to do. And the fact that it might drive people to do something like this is horrid. I am assuming she balked at her side of it because she had just seen what it's like when someone gets shot in the head. I would personally say that there's gotta be another way to do this, because that just sounds like a truly horrible way to end that 50 years of marriage. I understand that that was apparently what he wanted, but God, that sounds rough. Anyway, also, by the way, the cops seemed pretty responsible there. They seem to really want to avoid shooting this woman, and that is nice to see.
Yeah, for once, even though guns drawn, a little bit scary. I just want to say one thing. I do think we need death with dignity laws, but we also need universal health care so that if someone is ill, they can maintain life for as long as they want without incurring horrible amounts of medical debt for their surviving family members. This is we're in a country that the sanctity of life, but what? We're flooded with guns and we're nothing but hospital bills. We're walking hospital and medical bills, right? The number one cause of bankruptcy and debt in this country is medical debt. So there is a lot that needs to change. I don't know what is in it for her, but maybe she will regret that she didn't make good on her end of the pact here.
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. We really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.